Hi everybody, it is April and I am in my craft room, and today I am making Valentine's cards. So this is the card that we're going to be making. And this video is sponsored by bbcraft.com. It's BEEBEECRAFT.com. And they have provided me with these postage stamp dies. So it's a set of nesting dies, and they're metal. You have to cut them apart. They come in rectangles and they come in squares, and I'm going to use the rectangles. So this is a card. You need cardstock. You need a stamp for your sentiment. You need some cutting dies, and that's about it. So, thank you again, BB Craft, for sponsoring this video. Let's get started. Alright, so here's the card that we're going to make. And I'm going to be using these postage stamp dies from BB Crafts. And there are several. They're a nesting die set. Here's one of them, and there's another one that I didn't actually use for this card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a piece of red cardstock that is 5 1/4 plus 2, so maybe that's 5/8, 5 5/8 by 4 and 4 plus 2, I don't know what it is, 2/8, I don't know. Anyway, when I measure it, I do 5 1/4 plus 2 marks. I have a cat, my YouTube star kitty, and 4 plus 2. So it makes a nice mat. Alright, then I'm going to take a white piece of cardstock, and I'm going to take the largest postage stamp die, and I am going to cut out this piece of paper. Now I'm going to take a red piece of cardstock that's cut smaller than the white and the red, the bigger red. This is another, we're gonna layer, and I'm going to use this stamp from, I have a kitty who's being very difficult, from Fun Stampers Journey. This is an old stamp. I don't know if they make it anymore. And then once I've stamped this, which it's like a postage mark, which I thought was appropriate to go with the postage stamps, then I'm going to take this die and I'm going to cut this out. And what I'm going to end up with is this. So this is the next layer of my card. Then I'm going to take this white piece of cardstock, and with some red ink I'm going to stamp Sending Hugs, and the Sending Hugs is from Simon Says Stamp. And then I'm going to put this little die, and I'm going to center it up and use a piece of purple tape so that when I layer my sandwich to go through my cutting machine, it doesn't get messed up. And what I'm going to end up with is this little postage stamp that says Sending Hugs. Now on the back of this, I've put some foam tape. So I'm going to layer this foam tape in, actually on this one I'm going to do a bottom right. So then let's cut out, or I'm sorry, not cut out, let's get adhesive on the rest of it. And I'm just going to layer these one on top of the other. This here. And this card is great. It can be used for Valentine's Day, or it can just be used for a nice card, because it doesn't specifically say Happy Valentine's Day. It says sending hugs, which is appropriate for any occasion. Now I'm taking a piece of cardstock. So this was 8.5 by 11, and I just cut it in half. And then, using my bone folder, I fold it, and when I can find my bone folder, I use that to press it. Is the kitty sitting on my bone folder? Yep. Okay. So here, I'm taking my Teflon bone folder and pressing. Now this is really thick cardstock, so sometimes it kind of breaks. So I like to turn it the other way and then fold. Then I take my card base that I just got done putting together, put some adhesive on the back, and line it up, and voila, we've got a card. It is a quick card, but it's got a lot of interest. It's got some stamping, it's got some layering and die cutting, and those are always fun to make. I'm making some in bulk because I'm in a card swap, so these also are easy to mass produce. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. This video was sponsored by BB Craft, BEEBEECRAFT.com. They have great dies. There is the rectangle stamping die, nested dies, and then also I got the square dies. Oh, so here's the other nesting die, and here's the set of square stamp dies as well. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Share with your friends, and I'll see you next time.